Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're here at Glenn's Fish Room and we're going to be doing a full tour. We've just finished up a tour of the shrimp. This is going to be the fish side of the video. So we're going to focus on some of the line breeding projects you've been doing.
Yep.
We've done a video before covering both. Go back and watch that if you're really interested, because then you're going to see like the progression of some of these projects. But today I just want you to show us maybe some of the really cool live bearer guppies that you got going on. There's some really neat stuff here.
I'll mainly show you all of the guppies that we didn't focus on before.
Okay.
You would definitely love these, but we didn't concentrate on them that much. These were the blue dragon guppies that I had.
Yeah.
And I really like these guys. They probably need about 5 or 6 tanks individually because, believe it or not, the blues throw a lot of reds.
Right.
Sometimes gold, sometimes green, sometimes even purple. So I've only kept 2 males in here and the rest are all out in the pond. They're with the Miuki den Medakas that we were looking at before. But at the moment, yeah, these are the guys. And there's quite a few rice fish and guppy babies, and we just acclimatized some new guppy babies from the pond while I was getting you a few gifts. Have you seen much dragon guppies before?
I haven't really. I've seen them at
Net's place?
Yeah.
He's got some really, really nice ones. I don't know what it is, but this particular strain that I got 5 years ago, their whole body has the dragon scales.
Yeah.
Rather than like a lot of people's dragons have the platinum shine to them. I like a bit of both, but yeah, the whole body being scaly is more my type of guppy, man.
So you're taking babies from the ponds and then you bring them in here?
Yeah. It's just easier to breed them all in the ponds at the moment. This is not the best tank to have babies go in there. Like, I've tried the tray method and the guppies can still go inside the trays and catch all the babies. So
that tray is packing for you at the moment?
Yeah, remember how Net had that little really cool trick? Yeah, I tried it as well and
didn't work for you.
Not in this particular case. Like these guppies, yeah, they can still go through. There's quite a few guppies that did really well with the tray trick. Yeah, it doesn't work for every single one. We'll go over here. Last time we had these, again,
yeah, I like
it that much. Finally, the metal red lace guys are coming up. So they're the new generation. The adults are in the pond again.
How many generations in you now? Because you had these last.
I'm way past 10.
Yeah.
But I bought some from Net again because I wanted a new genetic bloodline, and his was just stunning, absolutely stunning. So I had to get a new strain. I actually got rid of all of my males and only kept my females and just crossed all of his boys with my girls.
So you're just line breeding? So you just take like the best out of each generation and keep going with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gorgeous and they're really healthy actually too. You can tell like they're very responsive.
Helps when you mix new bloodlines in, because I think towards the end, before I got Nets, mine was starting to get a little bit thin, like in general.
Yeah.
So this is really helping out a lot.
Nice. Yeah, they're good.
These ones are super cool. Japan blue snakeskin double sword.
I love the double sword. I remember when I was a little boy, the first guppies that I got really excited about were like the
Japan blues. Yeah, I still have some of them. It's funny, they seem to be quite rare nowadays. Not a lot of people have them, hey?
Like all the true ones.
Just the Japan blue double swords or the lyre tails. There's not a lot of people. It used to be everywhere. Like heaps of people used to have them. But I particularly like this strain because of the snake skin.
So is the box working in here then, or no?
100%. You can see so many babies going for it.
What's the difference then? Is it just a different type of box?
No, exact same.
Just different type of strain?
I cannot explain why the dragon guppies can go in there and eat the babies and these guys can't.
Yeah, weird.
It is really, but the dragon guppies are breeding prolifically in the pond, so
that's
go figure. You can see like the red lace, they've got the tray too.
Yeah.
And it works really well for them. They don't eat their babies.
They're working well as well.
Yep. Absolutely no problem.
They're very responsive though.
Yeah, very, very happy fish. They're very, quite genetically strong. I thought there'd be some issues with them at the start, but we'll actually feed a few of them.
So do you actually feed this as a regular food to them?
Every second day.
Right.
I use the bug buffet, especially for the fry. So I'll feed some of the metal red lace fry over there and you'll see them go off.
Oh, so you've been separating the fry as well from the metal red lace?
Just in case.
Okay.
Just
Oh, that's just insurance policy.
Yeah. The old tank B and C just in case. So remember I said to you I like to always have three of everything. So there's 2 tanks there and there's 1 in the pond. So
Back up and back up, back up.
back up, back up, back up. Sometimes they all just cark it. Like every 2 or 3 years, for some reason something will happen. As long as you got backup, you'll be fine. I'm not sure if these guys are really showing off their colors at the moment, but this is something that I've always wanted to keep. If you look over on this side, they're the galaxy blue tails.
Ooh, I really like them actually.
There's some nice ones here. I don't know what it is. I really like it.
Me too.
Yeah. And
If you ever have any extra of these, bring them up to the shop. These.
oh, for sure.
These, yeah.
I clearly have too much. And for some reason, I don't know why, I keep collecting blue strains of guppies. So these are the ivory mosaics. Yeah, they're not that good in my opinion. I think I need to work a lot more on them. But I really don't mind the ones that are bad too. I just like the guppies in general.
How are you going with the yellow tuxedos over here?
Good. So far, so good. Have a little bit of issues with better yellow coloration.
Sure.
They only go really, really yellow in the ponds. So what you can see over there, that like say this tuxedo has a little bit of pastel at the end of the tail. If I put it in the pond, it will be completely yellow within a week or 2. So sunlight definitely has a lot to do with it.
I do wonder why.
I think it's just the nutrition and the vitamin D, like all the little things. Yeah. Do you ever notice that most guppies color up a lot better in the sun? Yeah, nothing.
It's like a tan, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I feed them a lot of baby brine shrimp as well, just in case. It still does not make a difference that the sun does. Some things are just better in the sun, man.
These tanks are gorgeous.
Yeah, I really like these guys. I've always liked.
Me too.
This. I wanted to have them for about 10 years now, and I could never find anyone that could bring them in. The only problem now is I have too much. So the cool one,
Yeah, show us all. Have a look.
the blue koi.
Yeah, so we were frothing these outside.
Yeah. So this is what they look like inside.
They look better outside.
100% look better outside. But I'll show you something cool. If we look at them from the top, you can see how blue their heads actually are as well. So if you just put your camera at the top, you'll see that they're quite a different looking fish.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Now, a while ago, I saw in Indonesia that someone had crossed them to a snakeskin, a male snakeskin, and they've made like a blue koi snakeskin. So I collected a strain of snakeskins kois a long time.
These are amazing.
Yeah, they're my favorite ones in terms of koi. I don't keep the tuxedos or the platinum kois or the normal kois anymore.
But even just how they were like feeding before, like I got a really cool shot.
Feed them again, but they're just my jam. I really like the patterns on them. And the fact that it was possible to do them in blue got me very, very excited. So I'll try and see if I can get the lighting up.
They do love the bug buffet, right?
They all do. This is generation 3, I believe.
Yep.
But have a look up in the top left tank and try and see if you can concentrate on some of the boys. They're very, very cool.
So these are the cross between the two.
So snakeskin boy, cross to
Nice, yeah.
blue koi female.
There, like that one.
Yeah. And there's some swallowtails as well. But you know, the boys obviously can't breed with them, so I just let them stay there. I basically cull anything that isn't snakeskin, any boy that isn't snakeskin.
That's pretty cool to see like the mix and then the result.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm pretty much gonna keep them for a very long time and just see what keeps coming out. But is it definitely a project, hobby tank?
Yeah,
For sure.
that's cool. There's so many rooms you can go to where you see.
Yeah, I need
You see A, B, and
Yeah.
C.
Yeah. Only problem is I need another tank.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always another tank.
I was going to ask you, so down here, I think it was, see this one here? Has this got worms, this one? You see that how she's got the stringy?
Oh, white poo.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like that, man. I really don't know. And I do deworm them.
Yeah, so it's
But-
you do deworm stuff?
I do deworm them, but they're not wasting away.
Okay, so you only worry if they start wasting.
Yes. But in all fairness, I didn't feed them yesterday.
Yeah.
because I wanted them attentive to you today.
Yeah, okay.
So sometimes, when you don't feed them, they don't really poo that much, or they don't poo that well.
I just asked the question because I know you breed so many guppies. I just kind of wanted to hear like your perspective on that, because I found like as a beginner,
Yeah.
that was such a struggle for me.
I find that they do get worms in their pond. Sometimes they do get worms, and they come back
from like birds and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And if they do, I do deworm them, but I have to be really cautious because of all the shrimps in the tanks.
Yeah.
Like for instance, there's loads and loads of black cherries in there. So I try and deworm them before I bring them in. But at the same time, I'm kind of a bit of have a don't care attitude. Like if they're not healthy, I just take them out. I'd rather just take out anything with worms than try and treat everything.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, it's just, for me, it's just easier. And I don't have enough space to deworm them all the time.
No, and it's also expensive.
Very expensive. So although there are some that are like pretty good, but it's also the time you need to do to freaking do it.
So some Endlers here.
Guppies, believe it or not.
Guppies?
Yep. Vienna Emerald Lower Sword. And it's really hard because if you get the lighting right, they're actually quite dark green.
Okay. Like that?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember these. I remember you were working on these last time.
Yeah, but we didn't have a lot of boys to show. Now we got too many boys.
Yeah.
I got to get rid of some.
So how do you classify? Because like obviously I thought that was an Endler straight away.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
These are from a reticulata strain. So the Endlers are the Poecilia wingii.
Yeah.
So you got some Endlers over there.
Yeah, like black bars or whatever.
Yeah. Generally guppies have quite different coloration to wingii. Wingii are more metallic. They have a lot more orange, black, and green.
Yeah.
While your guppies have quite a lot of blue. Like anything that's blue, it's pretty much a hybrid, like a guppy hybrid. While these guys, I bought them as guppies, and I know they are guppies. They should be a lot larger, to be honest, and this is my fault. This tank is actually too small for them. I do need more room for them to grow bigger. They can be almost about 30% larger. Okay. And I should actually be line breeding and picking out the largest boys and the largest girls, but I'm just happy to have loads of them rather than trying to get like a top winning strain. That's not my priority. I just pick them for the color, and I like my small fish, so it doesn't bother me at all.
I also like the little fry tank here.
So left side, pick out, put the fry over there. These are all Medaka fries as well.
Did you hatch them inside?
No, I hatched all them outside, and then I put them in, grow them up, and then put them back. So it's all part of the B and C plan again. Like the pond does have a lot of Miukis still, but I always have 2 or 3 just in case. So this is number 2, and number 3 is that one over there. This is all the Miuki dens that you're getting.
Yeah, I do remember they
All ADs.
Yeah.
There's much more boys now.
Yeah, last time was like none.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you, but I haven't been selling a lot. I've just been way too busy at work. So the tanks are full of nice looking boys.
And the basket's working here?
No.
Yeah, because they're sneaking through, I see.
Yep. So this is another case of where the basket isn't working. I'm going to put Amazon frog bid in it next.
That does work.
Yeah, I definitely am. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I'll probably do it after you leave, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, how cool are the boys? There's a few spear tails and a few flag tails as well, and a few round tails.
They've worked as food now too.
Yeah, I mainly go for the spear tails.
So what are these officially called?
AB saddleback.
AB saddleback.
But a lot of people call them multicolor.
Yeah.
Multicolor guppies. Multicolor round tail guppies.
Like a flames tail. Yes, the gold sort of, with a few of them there.
Have you ever seen this strain of guppy? It's actually, give me a second. I'm gonna get a ladder.
I think I have. Are they
So this is a wild.
Ruba?
No, it's a wild guppy that I've sort of just line bred for orange dorsal.
Would you have had them last time I was here? They were familiar.
Yeah. I've been doing them for about 5 years now.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to show people how pretty they actually are.
What are they called?
They're just a wild reticulata, just a wild guppy. But I've been line breeding for the big, long orange dorsal.
Yeah.
And orange stripes and a blue body. That's all I'm looking for.
Yeah, well, they are really nice.
Yes. Now,
Where did you source them from?
Believe it or not, man, I just found them in people's tanks, like people that gave me guppies.
Oh, really?
One day I just saw one male that I really, really liked,
Yeah.
and I just kept rolling with it, I liked it so much that I didn't really care that they were hybrids or everything. You didn't care. It was just, yeah, you kind of just knew, like, just have a gamble.
Make my own strains or
Yeah, just have some fun. Yeah, there's quite a few articles I saw of Japan blues and orange dorsals as well. Like there's a few Japanese magazines that I saw that had these really, really nice orange dorsals. And I was like, I've got to try and make me a Japan blue with orange dorsal. Really? Some of them are really, I don't know if you can see how long their dorsal fin is.
yeah,
It's like, yeah,
it's like a sail.
yeah. So I have the lower swords. This is a top sword. And it's meant to be blue. I don't know if you can move the light forward a bit more. You'll see that the guppies are actually quite blue.
Okay.
So it's a wild blue lace top sword.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of your guppies, you can tell they've been crossed maybe with the Endlers, right? Like at some point.
Yeah, but not this one. I got this one from, again, I found it in a friend's pond. And they were yellow at first. Yellow top sword is actually quite a common guppy.
Yeah.
And I just saw blue tinges to it and I was like, can I have it? And he's like, yeah, sure. And turns out that they're quite a dominant gene.
So you've just created this strain technically from some stuff you saw in a mate's pond.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But you can see there's always constant work. Like
Yeah.
and I could do it the correct way. I could individualize the boys and the girls and grow them up and do it the real guppy way. But again, I just don't have enough space, man. This is the best I can do. And some people are going to shit on me for it, but who cares?
No.
It's an awesome fish.
It's your hobby.
We're having fun.
Yeah, it's your hobby. It's however you want to enjoy it.
These are the magentas.
Yeah, so these are like related to those unicorns, right?
Yes, 100%. So on the one on the left are all the magentas. And I actually kept a really good strain before net. But my strain started getting deformities. And when net actually had some unicorns and had some magentas that had really nice big fins, I jumped on them straight away to crossbreed to mine and get a better gene pool. I read somewhere that a lot of the snow whites come from a magenta cross.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you remember the last video, we were talking about the snow whites that I had. And I decided to crossbreed snow whites to these guys for a project tank. And we have quite a lot of interesting results, but this is the coolest result I've ever seen.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's like a purplish blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but this is definitely
let me sneak in a little bit more.
my next project that I want to go for. That boy is very, very old, by the way, because
That color's not like saturated on screen, by the way. It's like pretty.
it is literally fluoro.
Yeah,
purplish blue.
pretty accurate there.
Yeah, and they do throw blondes as well because of their blonde crossing. So
Wow, look at it on my phone. It's the exact. It's pretty similar
yeah,
to what I'm seeing here in person.
yeah. So the other strains were more unicornish, and they're outside in the ponds with the tricolor lame.
Isn't that funny? Like the mad scientist, like you're aiming for something else, but you got this.
Yeah, I got this instead. I was like, what?
This is ultimately cooler.
Yeah, I never saw this coming.
Yeah.
But if you can see a lot of the females, they're magenta. You can see from their caudal tails.
Yeah.
So it'll be a very long time before I think any of this is stable. We shall see.
But it's cool to see what's coming.
Hey, if any experts know about this strain and can give me some advice, please feel free to put it in the comment section or something.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm just gonna keep going with this and see how far I can go. It's definitely more like a 25% rate where I get boys like that. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the next batch to come out. I got rid of all the other boys, just keeping 2 for the whole colony. Isn't it cool?
Very cool.
Yeah, it's such a pity he's a bit deformed from old age now, but the other guy's looking really, really healthy.
Well, it's all good. You can see he's actually doing his work. So
Yeah, get cracking, boys.
yeah.
Alright.
Like a couple of perverts.
Yeah. Let's go Endlers now.
Yeah, please.
There was a few Endlers that you didn't see
Yeah.
last time you were here. I like all types, but I'm always going to try and keep a wild type if it's possible, if I can keep any. So, the old traditional black bar Endlers, most people, they're not as popular anymore, but I still try and keep a strain as pure as possible. A lot of people go on about how Endlers with white dorsals are actually not Endlers at all. See if you can see, they're probably some of the better
But these were the first, and yeah, black bars were the first things I kept. I really like this fish.
I love it. I wish I could get a black dorsal out of these boys.
I think they used to look better like a longer time ago. I feel like people didn't maintain them because everyone had them.
It's 100% a lot of work. And because they breed prolifically, it's hard to manage them as well.
Yeah. These guys go nuts. Like
so I'm trying my best, but as long as I don't have white dorsals, even though I have no dorsal color, I'm still happy. Still good enough.
People would have paid a lot for a pair of these back in the day, hey?
Oh yeah, I remember the first time they came out.
How much were they?
I think they were like 35 each.
How long ago?
Probably 15 years.
Yeah, so
but then they got down to like $5 each after 6 months because they were just so prolific.
Same as like gold tiger and
yeah.
Cool.
Now there's another variation over there, and I found it off a bunch of enthusiasts.
Where?
So yeah, bottom right, and they are red chest, double stripe. Some of them are double stripe, some of them are red chest, but you have to have a look at the detail of their body. Even though they're not that colorful, if you look at the detail really, really closely, you'll see all the snakeskin red chests in their bodies. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Kind of hard.
It's a little bit hard.
Yeah, it's very, very small details, but I think it's really striking. I really like it. Definitely my thing.
Yeah, it's like subtle, but they do. The thing I also like about Endlers like this is that all the different types of patterns they have.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, yeah.
And
so they've got like a little bit of tiger, they got a little bar, they got fluorescent and a black dot.
I like how metallic they are too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because most guppies are colorful, but they're not metallic. And that's what draws me to a lot of the Endlers.
Yeah.
Now I do have one more project, and it's I might be completely wrong info-wise, but I think this is really exciting for the hobby in Australia anyway. I'll explain that to you in a second, but do you remember the orchid Endlers up here?
Yeah, I actually do remember them.
Yeah, so they're definitely one of the better strains out there, one of the more striking strains. They're from the Cumana River.
And so these are all Venezuelan?
I think so, I can't remember.
I'd love to go and like see where they came from.
Yeah, I might be completely wrong, but I know that they're a Cumana wingii. Now, they threw a mutation recently that floored me, and I didn't understand. It really freaked me out. I thought I crossed them, but I looked up Philip Voisin's Endler log. So he's a collector from France that has a lot of these guys. And it turns out that I have what's called a CU105 mutation, and they're in here. And it's really hard to find the boys. I'm sorry. It's okay. Now let's see if you can find the two boys in front of you. They're right there. And they're called a CU105. It's really cool. It's like blue with orange dots all over its body. But they came from those orchids. Two very specific mutations. You see it? Yeah.
So they're blue.
They're like a bluish with a lot of orange. A lot of orange. I don't know where the blue came from. I don't know how this mutated, but turns out it is it is logged.
What wig out?
Obvious. Yeah.
So you're gonna try and obviously now split this up and just go with it, run with it.
Two boys, virgin girls.
Good.
Let's see what happens. So we might have a new Endless strain in the hobby, but I think it'll be a few years, man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take you a while just to like get it to go true.
Yeah. And it'll be interesting to see what the off throws are like too.
Yeah, it might be one of those cases where you have like one generation goes back to the normal and like you need to breed that again.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to wait. I might not even have any for a while. Like say the second generation goes back to the normal orchid, I might wait.
Yeah.
We'll see.
They kind of look like a status, Corey's.
I wouldn't say it's something that I really like, but just the fact that it is an actual log, an actual Endler, I have to try. Because some people will like them. It'll be nice to have a different strain. I wanted to try and show you these a while ago, man, but there weren't many good boys back then. So these are El Tigre Endlers. They're the smallest Endlers out there. These ones here.
You have the little patterns.
Yeah, very, very, very small Endler.
They're like fingernail-sized Endlers.
Yeah.
A true Nano.
Something about them that is very attractive.
What do you think it is? The black and gold kind of?
I think it's the black and green.
Is it green?
Yeah, if you look at it's a lot of green and with two orange spots.
Yeah.
But which a lot of us really like no spots. And there is a mutation. I have 1 or 2 boys that have no spots. Like this boy over here
Yeah.
has barely a spot. And it's called Samurai.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one boy here with no spots. And some people were telling me, obviously, take them out and separate them with another strain. There it is. Can you see it?
Yeah. At the back.
Yeah. Some people are saying separate it. I would love to separate it, but again, not enough tanks.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, you need a.
They're true LT grey anyway, so
Yeah.
I don't really mind.
Wow. I love seeing like lots of fish just in the tanks. I'm glad you haven't been selling.
I'm here too.
Yeah.
I can't bring myself to sell any at the moment.
Yeah.
Not too much anyway. Silver.
Silverados.
Yeah. Have you had any?
I've had these before. Yeah.
So
Definitely.
for me, it's all about, I mean, everybody's got nice Silverados, but for me, it's about that dorsal. See the orange, black dorsal on that one?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I need to cull that one. That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
So this one has more of an orange dorsal. Some have a black dorsal. So I need to do a cull run on this again. I'm a big fan of 50-50 orange and black, which is really, really particular, but I don't know if you can see the difference. Like, it's quite a different looking fish when the dorsals.
I find it so hard with the colorblind. No, I really do.
Yeah.
I like the little silver stripe on it.
Yeah. The pinks are still going strong.
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
Pinkish, orange.
Big fan of these. So remember before we were saying there's so many pink things?
Yeah.
You've got
Very
some
few. This is one of them for sure.
Pink platinums is what they call it, right?
Yeah, platinum pink. They originated from the magenta gene.
Yeah, so they're a cross between.
Yeah, 100%.
But they're cute.
They're so cute, man. I'm surprised they're not more popular. But I was actually quite low on them for a while. So I've just been, again, not selling, just enjoying them, what they are, and trying to get more. A lot of people love the Kampomba blue snake.
Yes, me included. Whoa.
Should I feed them, or were they?
Yeah, I think they're
I think they're hungry.
famished.
You notice it's a top sword as well. It's
not a bottom sword.
I just love the patterns on their bodies.
I love
So-
their aggressive nature here.
Yeah. A lot of the boys, I call the boys that have a black dot on their body. So you'll see that a lot of the boys here don't have it. There'll be 1 or 2, and I just take them out straight away if I see any like that.
Is there any chance I could snag a pair of these?
Yeah.
I was waiting for Eliza like about a year and a half ago. I was like, oh, when you breed them up, but I never followed up on it.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you some.
And she would definitely give me them, but
Yeah.
I know she would. But if you've got them,
Pretty sure she got them from me.
yeah, I think she did. Yeah.
All right, you want to talk about these bad boys?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I wanted to see them. I might need to step ladder again.
Oh, yeah, I'll grab a step. All right.
Have no see on my poor shoulders holding my phone up.
The history with these, I just saw them in someone's tank.
Yeah. And
He did not know. He didn't exactly know what he had, but he was just breeding them. And I said, these are the coolest, one of the coolest Endlers I've ever seen. I must have them. So I bought some off him, and
You had these last time I was here too.
yeah, but there wasn't as many boys.
No.
Yeah, now it's prolific.
I think I remember you saying there was blondes and blacks.
That's correct.
and it didn't bother you.
No,
right? Yeah.
not at all. The question is, do you like the blondes more or the blacks more?
I like the blacks more.
I like the black bar for sure. Sometimes the blondes are really cool because they're almost completely white,
Yeah.
but I like the black bars on them. I think they look more striking with the pattern.
Yeah, I think if I was going to selectively breed them, I'd selectively breed the black
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess drop it in the comments below. Which do you prefer?
Mm.
I don't know. Might give you some advice
Yeah.
to know what people want. I guess that sound.
I would love to find out what's their genetics, because I can't find any information about them. And even if you look at Opal Endler, there's not a lot on Google.
So these opal endlers.
Opal Endlers,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of cool that you've like collected them, but like in such weird ways where you've just collected the genes and then bred from that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you haven't bought the final product.
No, I just
like,
saw a guy with it, and I was like, what's that? And he's like, I don't know what it is. It's just a white Endler. Can I please have it? Can I please have some?
That's what I love about your room. It's like all like,
All the weirds.
you built it from the ground up. That's the part that I like.
Yeah, it's a pity they're not more popular though. I would like them to be more of a
What are these ones again?
Santa Maria.
That's, yeah.
Very simple, huh?
Yeah.
Like navy on top, orange at the bottom. I just keep them because they're very popular. Like I like them at the start, but there's other strains that are,
Why do you think they're so popular?
it's just the fact that they're so simple.
Yeah.
Navy at the top, orange at the bottom. They don't look good in this tank, honestly. If you put all the boys in a escape tank, they almost look like cardinal tetras, but another version.
Okay.
Yeah. You know how cardinals are like blue and red? Yeah. It's like another contrasting version. So they go very, very quickly if I sell them. Again, just working, man. Just working too much. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. That's the current updates.
The current updates and the
current
projects. So what are your future, like, do you have anything in here that you're like super set on? Like, man, I'd love to get this.
Blue snakes. Yeah, blue snakes. Yeah, that's the number one at the moment.
I'd like to see you do that.
There's something about the LT grey that is just old school that I just find stunning. Like I really like them as a species. It's hard to capture the look on them. They're actually very metallic and very dark, but I can't seem to get it right in my tank. I think if you used a lot of tannin water, they look really, really nice.
Do you find that the Endlers like having a little bit of tannin?
No, they can live in anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can kill them.
Yeah.
They're just a very easy fish to keep. So you can put them in high pH, low pH, doesn't matter.
You know how earlier before we finish up, are these the black Medakas?
Yeah. So the midnight frills. So my understanding is that they're a cross. Like I said to you before, black diamond cross marriage kissing fin. Some of the offspring are grayish, like the grayish white.
Yeah.
The other half are like a midnight black. I really like the grayish white, dude. I'm very surprised by how much I like the grayish white. The blacks are obviously very pretty as well. Oh, by the way, the guppies in there are just dragon guppies. Like some spring.
I didn't even notice them. I was too busy trying to figure out what's going on with the...
I think I'm going to keep 2 strains of them.
Okay.
Of midnight frills.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be very, very nice when they grow up.
Did you play Pokemon as a kid?
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
How can I not?
Yeah, I can tell.
Yellow, red, and blue.
I can tell you definitely.
Yeah.
I
I played the whole yellow version though, because of Pikachu.
This area looks so cool compared to the last time I was here. Like,
Yeah, it's improved.
and I like the way you've done everything just like super DIY, like the tubs and buckets and...
If I didn't do a better job, I think my wife would have killed me because she was not happy with the fact that I had so many tubs.
Yeah.
But let's see if we can get these guys super quick because it's a bit warm at the moment.
Well, yeah. Yeah, see, look what I mean on the camera. Like, look at that.
Man.
That's an incredibly nice fish.
100% my first love. I don't know if you noticed, there's heaps of Daphne over there as well.
Oh, I didn't even notice. So what, are they not eating all of them or are you feeding the Daphne?
I actually just fed them like quite a lot today.
So you're culturing Daphne up?
Yeah. Do you remember how a week ago there was all these huge rains?
Yes.
I think I went through like 30 centimeters worth of rainwater up. So I don't really like wasting all that water, especially when there's so much green here. I used all the water and put it in a container over there and just let the Daphne multiply and grow. It's an easy way to get free food and then just went to town on that.
So you just kind of always have like a culture and then you...
Yeah. Did you see the culture?
Yeah, can you please? Because I'm kind of interested in starting it up because I know it'll be really good for a lot of my fish.
You didn't? Well, give me a second. I'll see if I can catch some here.
So is this a Daphne cultures?
Yeah, because it's really...
Oh, bro, good job.
It's really warm at the moment, so they're downstairs. But
Yeah.
normally when the water's cooler, you'll see them floating around.
So in winter, they're still culturing as well?
Not as well.
But they still kind of do, just slowly.
On the other hand, you can see a culture like running around right now.
Yeah.
You can see they're all over in the corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are Daphne moina. They're not magna.
Yeah.
Way easier.
Can I steal a few of these babies?
100%.
At some
You
point.
are still millions of
But me, I mean, some people use yeast, some people use spirulina. I just use green water.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's an easy. It sort of makes me move and work constantly. So it's essentially my water change.
So, sorry, what were these, the gold?
Red gold lame.
No, so these ones are over the ones we just looked at before?
Yep.
Yeah, red gold
Lame.
lame.
So lame, I think it's a Japanese word for glitter.
Okay.
So anything that's a glittery type rice fish is called a lame. And these are the expensive ones apparently. I really like these as well. I couldn't decide whether I like the red gold lame more or these more, but these are called sunshine.
Yes.
We'll see.
Well, they got like long fins.
Yeah, there's a bit of long fin in them,
Yeah.
but they're much brighter.
That's incredible.
Yeah, there's a few. The smaller ones there are just some babies that are just recently hatched. And there's a baby right here. If you look at the net.
Yeah.
But
So that one's just raised up in here.
yeah, they've taken a while to grow and breed. Some of the Medakas are quite easy. Some of them are, I wouldn't say challenging. I just think we have to have a bit of patience with them. But
Do you think it's from like inbreeding?
I think it's a mixture of inbreeding, temperature, where they were raised.
Sure.
I know that the majority of Medakas moved from Japan to Vietnam, and Vietnam's quite a warm climate.
Yes.
So when they came over here, I wanted Medakas purely because they could handle our winter.
Yeah.
So I think when I put them out there, they were a little bit shocked. They weren't so used to it after being bred for a few generations in Vietnam. That's
So
what I suspect anyway.
these tubs too, it's just a bin?
Yep.
And
75 litre bin, water.
That's it.
That's it. And
Nice.
believe it or not, it's not the best way to breed them,
Yeah.
but it's my preferred way.
Why is it not the best way?
Because the short, shallow ones, they can overheat from our weather. I mean,
Okay.
Queensland, Gold Coast weather, sometimes you can get up to 42, like on a really bad day. Most of them will cark it from the heat. So the bins, what happens is if it's too hot, they just swim straight down, which is why, I don't know if you noticed at the start when we were hanging out, a lot of the fish, I had to scoop right at the bottom.
Yeah, I did notice.
So it's what,
So
30 plus degrees right now?
yeah, it's really hot. And are they laying a lot? Like I have a look in there.
They are not laying that much. This batch isn't.
Okay, yeah.
I can show you the other ones that are laying really, really well.
I'm sure like platinums and stuff would lay a lot.
Platinums are breeding like crazy. We'll go through all the lames first, actually. And these are the kohakus. So we all know kohakus are like a red-white combination.
It's funny, I knew last time I was here, it was only going to be a matter of time before you were a Medaka man. You had like all the traits of a Medaka man.
That and being Asian and loving rice.
Oh, I didn't say. So
Mate, it's true. All right, yeah, that's the good girl. Kohakus are they're a bit of a funny one. I think I'm going to take a while to get them right.
yeah.
Because their color patterns are quite randomized, I'd say.
Yeah.
There's going to be quite a lot of work with them, but man, the glittering on these guys is just something special. See the girls with the eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So do you know the process of like when they have the eggs, like how the whole kind of fertilization of them works?
I actually don't know, and I'm trying to find more information about how the eggs are fertilized.
These look like mini goldfish.
I know. That's hard. That's the other reason why I like them so much, because they look like koi and goldfish. There's so many websites all in Japanese. That's the real issue I have at the moment. And
You gotta get Duolingo, man.
yeah, it's a bit rough, but right now I'm more interested in the genetics than their breeding, because the breeding's just so easy.
Yeah.
It's not really.
Straightforward.
Yeah, it's very straightforward, which is half the reason why I love them too, because I don't have to stress about breeding them. I can just enjoy the babies. All right, my favorite platinums by a long shot are the marriage kissing wide fins.
What? Yeah, they look really good.
Yeah, these are so cool.
These look a bit like Congo tetras or what? Like,
They're like they're a wide fin version of your platinum. So they're not long fin, they're called wide fin. So they're actually a better looking lateral fish.
mm-hmm.
Whoops. This girl.
That is.
All right, there you go. How cool is the fin?
Yeah, the like white edging on the fin, sort of.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then the laser like top on it.
Because I've had platinums and they look nothing like this, huh?
Yeah, I've got another strain of platinums that you'll really, really like. You can have some if you want to.
Really?
Because I'll show you the platinums that I'm breeding. They're breeding.
Well, I've got a spare pond, so
Let's go.
I've got a spare pond at the moment.
I've
And I've also got like 15 bins that are empty doing nothing that my girlfriend would love to see set up.
Oh, she would love the water lilies that I have.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll get me off the hook. So can I have some more ponds? You can have some water lilies.
Man, you got quite a few IBCs, right? You got like
6.
6. We'll go to possibly the most popular one by a long shot. It's called the Beni Ajami or Beni Azami. There's a bit of a translation issue with these guys.
Yep.
I'll just catch them.
These
first,
look like
'cause they're
gold dust mollies or...
They're do you know what's a Hamburg swordtail?
No.
It's very close to it. It's a black rimmed Medaka with gold or red, but I'll try and see if I can grab more. There's quite a few issues with these guys, which I'll explain later on, but definitely something that I think I will take a very long time to have ready for sale. Aside from the fact that I really like them and I want to keep them. The majority of this species is deformed, which is very, very disappointing. And the other problem is that in Japan, I feel like a lot of people actually let it slide and accept their deformities. Yeah, if you look closely, there are quite a lot of skeletal deformities. So I would personally like to spend a year or two trying to get these deformities out.
How do you do that?
Just basically line breeding. So every 3 months, I will pick out what I believe are the least deformed species and just go from there.
Yep.
But you can see why they're so popular. They're very, very striking.
Yeah. Yeah, they're incredible.
Yeah. Beni Azami. In Australia, I think, and in Vietnam, they're calling it Beni Ajami, but I believe that's 100% that's a translation issue. There was another one that's really good. Shogo Kiku, which my friend tells me is the translation for red chrysanthemum. It's hard to describe, but they're line breed to look like the chrysanthemum flower.
Oh, I love chrysanthemums, yeah.
Yeah, and they have wide fins as well, or much longer fins. There they are. But you can see in all the batches that they're there's quite a large variety, or the Japanese call them fixation rates, apparently. But they're very, very pretty.
Ooh.
As you can see, quite a bit of platinum on their body.
This is definitely the best way to film them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no other, like the phone does really pick them up well on the bolts.
Ah, okay, that's good.
Yeah, they look really pretty, man.
What's next? Let's see this. Let's go to Miuki. These are the ones that I can definitely...
I feel like a lot of people have these, yeah. Miuki, are they the blue ones?
Yeah, so they're the Miuki, but these are called Miuki Den, which is a darker version. And you'll kind of understand how nice they are once you see them. They're the same, but they're not exactly the same. I just got to get them out. You'll see them, and then you can tell me how you feel about them. Easiest to breed so far.
Why do you think that is? Like,
I've been trying to do some research as to finding out why the Miuki is easier, but there's not a lot of information again on why they're so easy. I feel like they're quite an inbred species as well, so it kind of takes away all my thoughts as to inbreeding
a bit, yeah.
But there's some guppies in there as well. But can you see how platinum they are?
Yeah. Wow.
And you see how they're a darker blue? They're not like a bright.
Like a jean color.
Yeah.
Like a spacey blue. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So to show you how many babies there are, you hick in there.
This is a cool little box. It's kind of like what you'd see on the edge of a creek, actually, those tiny little ones. So how did you get the babies in there?
No idea. But there's 2 batches of them. In fact, actually, no, sorry. There's 4 batches in total at the moment.
Wait, so were you keeping fish in there and then move them? Or
Yeah.
did you add it?
So I take out the spawning mops that I attach over here. And they look like that. So I've got a clamp with all the spawning mops in there. Now, the reason why I use clamps is fairly specific. You know the ones that a lot of people use with noodles? It's too hot here. The noodles disintegrate. So there was a period when I lost a lot of fish because of the noodles disintegrating, actually poisoning the water.
Yuck.
So I can't do that. What I do is I just use the sporting mops and clip them instead. I just pick up the sporting mops.
Microplastics are affecting the fish
Yeah,
as well.
it's crazy, man.
Wow. But you would have heaps in here. And look at all the little
I'll
moiners.
show you the other batch. They're not meant to be here, but they are here.
Yeah.
But there's another batch all over here. I don't think the light.
Are they Miukis as well?
Yeah, Miuki Den. There's
Miuki
the
den.
den at the end that I'm pretty sure it means dark. No clue.
They do so well from the green water and like all the natural, don't they?
Absolutely. This is every black Medaka lover's dream. If I can catch them, they're called midnight frill. Now, there's something unusual about them. Out in the sun, they're very, very black, but when they're kept inside, they go very glittery, cloudish grey, which I'll show you inside. So I suspected that was the case, so I grew some up inside just to have a look and see if there was a difference. But it's hard to explain how nice these guys are. Oh, there's one really cloudy one. Hang on. You see there's one odd one? Now you'd call it the black sheep, but it's more like the white sheep. Can you see it? The grey sheep? Yeah. They're a stunning fish. They actually look better inside a fish tank than outside, in my opinion.
So it's like the genetic throwback, isn't that great one?
Well, I found out that midnight frills are a black diamond cross to a marriage kissing fin. So the marriage kissing fin is white and the black diamond's obviously black. So I've had quite a few off throws that look like him. I'm gonna have another tank with them. I don't know what they're called exactly. I'll have to do more research, but I think they're really promising Medaka to look at. That little odd grey sheep. The prized possessions are Sanshoku Taigaigo, which means tricolor out external light. So they are literally the ones that look exactly like koi. They cost me so much. They're
Like how much? So much.
too much. But I was one of the first ones to get them. I think that's the price I paid for. So they're a platinum. They're just a platinum with black, orange and white. You can see them like a tricolor. They're really, really nice. And the adults are the ones that are more orange. The rest are just growing up. It seems like they're going to take a while to develop the orange colors.
But you're really into it now, aren't you?
Yeah, it's
How long have
a
you been
black
doing it
hole.
now? Yeah.
I think I've done Medakas for about three years. But I always knew, like the moment I saw a platinum and a Miuki, I just knew I was in.
Yeah.
Just like when I first saw my CRS, I just knew I was going to be
Yeah, it looks like.
in for the long haul. This is another version of a tricolor, which is the tricolor lame. They're really, really nice. I would say they're probably going to be the most popular to the public, and you'll kind of see why. Isn't it nice to have clean, clear water this time?
This one's really pretty, that pond.
Yeah. I'll see if I can get any more cool ones, because these guys are really, really, really nice. The ironic part is, one of the cheapest ones, and they're by far one of the nicest ones to look at.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, like with my color blindness, it's funny because I can't really tell the difference between these ones and the last ones that much.
So these are more glitter?
Yeah, they're like a spectacular, like marbly one.
Yeah.
Honestly, now I see them, I feel like these are going to become like the most popular pond fish.
I think so too, because
Yeah.
they're going to be so easy to keep.
Yeah, they're just honestly so easy to keep.
And you're not going to have to worry about winter at all. Like, there's
No.
nothing- I mean, that's the whole reason why I got them, why I like them. It's just so I don't have to worry about it. I can leave fish outside in the winter.
And you also don't have to aerate the ponds, like they don't really
Nope.
use much oxygen, I guess. So.
Super low maintenance.
Right? How many have you got?
2 more, I think.
How many strains total then?
I think there's 11 or 12, I think.
Wow.
There's another type of tricolor that's more white dominant, white and black dominant, and they're called Motoyuki. I actually was about to pass them on to a friend, right? But at the same time, the more I look at them, the more I think, oh, maybe they're worth keeping. Do you notice these ones are more white?
Yep.
That one's really, really old. That one's the original batch. So it's giving me a really nice, good long life. So, and lots of babies. Thank you. Old age now. Yeah, and then the others are, yeah, I love koi, blue koi in general. I'll show you the crossing that I made later on. All right, final one that we have. Oh, we've got the white platinums.
Which are lily.
Yeah, Mancala Ubo. What a weird name.
Do they smell good when they all flower?
Have not tried smelling them.
Really?
I just look at them. And go,
Maybe it was Jason who was telling me they smell amazing, some of them when they flower.
Does that one smell good?
Oh, actually, it does smell good. This is my favorite.
Also, the variegated lily is really pretty
Yeah.
too.
One's got your name on it.
Thanks so much. So when you repotted them, you split them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe he split the stems of the rhizome. I'm still learning. All right, these are they're my favorite. The only reason why I like this is it's got about 4 or 5 colors in it.
Yeah.
Aggie's Miyazakura, which is like sakura is like a cherry blossom.
They're really gorgeous.
Aren't they?
Yeah, you want to know what my favorite one was?
All right, what was it?
The platinums. Honestly.
That one, the marriage kissing white fit,
Yeah, the one, yeah.
or the Miuki then?
No, the marriage kissing.
Don't blame you, because that's my favorite. That was my favorite until I had these.
Like, they're like little white lasers.
That's it.
It's cool. So these pandas, where'd you get them?
Where did I get them?
Hmm.
Trevor at 7 Fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you bred them up?
I bred them up. Oh, you're talking about the koi?
No, yeah, the pan. No, yeah, the koi, I mean, yeah.
The koi came from Trevor as well.
Yeah.
So because Trevor does a lot of imports with bedders and everything, I just gave him a list. I'm like, hey, I would love to get blue koi from Indonesia if you can get them. And then true enough, he got it for me, which I was really surprised. So I if there's anything that I see overseas that I really, really like,
Yeah.
I'll just say, can you get them in?
I feel like these could be really popular, actually,
Yeah.
as a...
They still do need a bit more selective breeding. I don't know if you can see some of them just don't have that koi head really, really strong. Like this female here is not that strong
Yeah.
for the head. So there's going to be a bit of work on them.
Yeah.
Like there's a boy there without a koi head, so I've got to get rid of him. There's a girl there without a koi head. I've got to get rid of him.
All right, what do we reckon? We get inside now?
Yeah, it's too hot.
It's too hot, yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, I want to open yours first.
Yeah, open my goodie bag. So,
That
nice
has
little
a
keeping
string.
fish simple bag, so you can take that for your groceries.
Yes! That's the fuck duckweed that I want. That's my favorite. I've wanted all the fuck duckweed stuff for ages, dude. When I saw one of your interviews of someone wearing it, and I was like, that is exactly how every fish person feels. Can I wear it now?
Yeah, check it
I'll
out.
change it later. I'll go to a room and change it later. Thank you. And then bug buffet.
Yep. Anything green? Have you got that before?
I have some from you.
Yeah.
A while ago. I'm keen for more because I think you've made it. Have you made an improved version? You said there was one that
I'm going to improve it. So,
you said it doesn't disintegrate as much,
nah,
which is kind of
yeah.
good for catfish, which
It's
is what
like
I
for
want.
patties, but I want to make like a squishy bug buffet version. But yeah.
A squishy bug buffet version.
Yeah, so I want like sticks.
Yep.
And then I want the other one. But
Okay.
that's a later thing.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
why don't we use this for the shrimp today? Because
Yeah.
I was actually going to say to you that that maybe the sinking sticks might be better for filming because it won't disintegrate too far.
It will.
All the shrimp will go back to one place.
Definitely.
Ooh,
What else?
another shirt.
Oh no, a towel.
Oh, there's towel.
There you go. Yeah.
That's awesome. Is this like the cleaning towel as well?
Yeah. So like that's
Listen.
like a fish room.
We can use it today.
Yes. Like
That's
salt and
awesome.
glass and
Thanks, man. Thank you so much.
that.
I'm going to wear that shirt straight after this. All right. So this is my one for you as well. It's interesting. Just have a look.
Okay.
That one's Harlan's side.
Balance.
That's your side, but we'll go your side first. So this is from our shrimp group in
Oh, that's thick.
Oh, that's so good.
It's a nice design. What? So can people get this?
Yeah, absolutely. We just put up a website at the moment to try and do this, but I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yep.
What I really want, I'm more interested in making sure we have specific details of every single type of shrimp that we like. So
Oh no.
I'll say more into it, but that's a cherry shrimp version for you because I know you love your cherry shrimps. Yeah.
That's cool. That's sick. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And I talked to my designer a while ago about
And the AS Colors shirts as well. Yeah, really nice.
sizing.
Yeah. And also when you wash them out, they're like a really nice set.
So that's his design. My design. I told him to go all out and make up whatever you want, and
That's sick. Are they all at dinner? Playing poker.
it's the dogs playing poker parody.
Oh.
You know how there's like a really famous artwork? Yeah, on jails, but yes. That's the Harry shrimp there. So you can see there's like he's slipping a little card area in the corner.
Yeah.
Over there, and this one's way too drunk. This one's got the sunnies and everything.
Dude, I love it. Thank you so much.
All good.
So what? So these online though?
Those are yours, and those are Harlan's.
But if people want to get them,
Yeah, absolutely. At the moment, it's on myshrimphobby.com.
all right, we'll put a link.
Have a look there, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got something else as well. But Harlan, why don't you have a look at the caps?
The caps.
Yeah, the last one's the most inappropriate one. Oh, the first one's the most inappropriate one.
None. Shrimp.
I'm gonna rock that. It's what's it off? I'll show you where it came from. It came from these two. See how the girl molted and she's ready to get jiggy, and he's like, "You." That's the after effect.
Yeah, that leash.
And then the rest are just caps of like each particular shrimp if you really liked
I see.
one particular version.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we can put some of this
There's
in the
the
show
joy.
too.
Yeah. And this is actually my logo. We're just playing around with it, but I have to do something about the font.
Glenn's Aquariums.
Yeah.
You gonna start making content?
Hey?
You gonna start making content?
No, it's just I've always had this design. Like a friend of mine made fun of me for being Asian a while ago. So I just went, you know what? Let's just go with it. Like have a bowl of rice, samurai chefs in the corner, chopsticks and everything. And that's the bucket hat version for you. But this one is by far the most popular one for most people.
Yeah, I like that.
The red wine shrimp. So you got to choose one hat.
I kind of want the bucket hat, to be honest.
Yeah, go for it. That's a cleaning wazoo.
I'm on the bold one. Yeah, I like that.
Which one's Harlan gonna take?
I like that one as well.
Yeah. Remember how I told you orange eyes are blind?
Yeah, that's right.
That's cool.
Well, thank you so much again for letting us come through your room.
Oh, good.
If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, but also let me know, did you prefer us splitting it or do you want like one big tour next time? Let us know. All right, we'll see you guys later.
See you.
Bye.